Alright y'all, what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. We have another more empties, more reviews. This is my series here on my channel where I like to discuss all the products that I've emptied up in the last couple of months, letting you know my thoughts on it. Will I be repurchasing more? Will I not be repurchasing it? How do I feel about the product? My experiences with the product? I want to share it all with you guys. So if you want to know how I feel about the products that I emptied, go ahead and continue watching.
Don't wanna take it slow, just wanna let you know, ready to spend some time.
Now I have, as you saw in the basket that I have plenty of empties to talk about. Let's start off with some candles. Now I haven't been keeping my candle empties around too much. This just happens to be 4 that I actually kept, and I think these are like 4 that represents like the kind of candle styles that I like. And I actually do have a box that was just delivered over the weekend from the Bath & Body, the semi-annual sale that they had. I did place an order with the Bath & Body Works sale. So this first one here, one of the ones that I always buy, and it's probably on the website right now because they always come out with this scent. This is Island Margarita. Scent notes include sweet mandarin, island mango, sea salt with essential oils. You definitely get that citrusy, beachy vibes, which I absolutely love. So this is a candle. I wouldn't be surprised if I open up my box and one of these is in there because I always get Island Margarita. It smells really, really good, and I love to burn that during this time of year. Another Bath & Body Works candle that I have here. This one is Warm Ocean Breeze. Scent notes include ocean sandalwood, warm sage, eucalyptus, coconut, and natural essential oils. Now this one smells a little bit manly. It almost has like men's cologne kind of scent going on, and that's probably coming from that sandalwood that's in this candle. This one, it was okay. I mean, I wasn't mad at it, but it's not necessarily my favorite. But one that blew my socks off. Now I don't know, with candles I just love a peach scent, and this one was no different. This is Prosecco and peaches. Like, I don't even want to throw this out because it just smells so good to me. I love it. So this one, the scent notes include bubbly champagne, juicy peach, a hint of vanilla, and of course both natural essential oils. Now be careful guys, because sometimes these wicks can float. Like, you can see that this wick inside here actually got closer to the glass, and it made the packaging start to actually like peel off and stuff. So you got to be careful, mind your wicks, because 2 out of 3 of those wicks had floated. So usually what I'll do is I will like grab a scissor or something and try to move those wicks back to the center as the wax is melted. But I didn't catch this, but now it's over, so thank God it happened at the end, because you know, you just gotta make sure you watch your candles because it can be accident prone. And then last but not least, this one here is one of the candles from FORVR Mood, and this is the candle in cuffing season. That original collection that she came out with, like, I don't see any duds in that collection. I absolutely loved every one of the scents that was in there. And cuffing season, it wasn't my favorite of the 4 in that collection, but it definitely was nice. These don't give us the scent descriptions, but my favorite from the collection is the purple one, and then the purple one is Left on Red, which I absolutely loved. You guys saw, and that one I haven't even burned yet. That's the second one that I had purchased. The FORVR Mood candles, they are pricey, but they're worth it. I think they last a very long time, and that scent is potent. Like I always say, it's soft, but it's potent. Like, I don't know how she does it. It's like a soft scent, so it's not too overpowering. It won't give you a headache or anything, but it definitely carries throughout the house. Like, I could be in another room and I will smell a FORVR Mood candle burning. Sometimes it happens with Bath & Body Works candles as well. It just depends on the scent. Like that peach went everywhere. And I just recently plugged in a wallflower in the kitchen. I think it's mango. You'll see in the haul, but I plugged that one in, and that scent is just going strong, and I love it. I love when I find a really good scent from Bath & Body Works that actually projects, because I feel like I'm getting more for my money. When I replace a wallflower and then I smell it for like when I first plug it in and then I don't smell it again, it like turns me off. So I don't feel like I wasted money with that one. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the basket of goodies now. I'm guessing there's just like a whole little collection of everything. Skincare, hair care, body care. I don't know if you would consider this makeup, but it is from the FENTY beauty line. This is their Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm in the shade Hint Hint, which was just the original clear color. I use this all the way up. It is a squeezy tube, so I used to like make sure to squeeze all the little balm that was in there and put the applicator in there and make sure I get all of it. I wouldn't necessarily repurchase this. This is not like a super favorite because I don't know, with this one you can't apply too much of it. I found if you apply too much of it, that's when you start to get those like crazy lines on the corners of your mouth and stuff, and I don't like that kind of build up looking thing. I use this more in the house, but it was moisturizing. I did enjoy it. It has a nice soft scent to it, and it is moisturizing, so I enjoyed it while I have it. But again, I really want to repurchase this. I have so many different lip balms and things that I don't need to repurchase this one. Fenty Beauty, her lip products usually does me no wrong, and if I could pick one that was my least favorite, it would be that. Next up, a holy grail. I replenished this a couple of times now. This is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream, broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. I missed this, guys. I don't have a backup as of right. Do I? I don't think I have a backup. I think this was my backup that I actually, when I repurchased it, I went ahead and started using it right away. I'm trying to get through a couple of sunscreens before I go ahead and buy this, but I'm starting to miss this, guys. I absolutely love this. This is a moisturizer that's like what? Maybe $6 to $8, somewhere in between there, no more than $10. Absolutely love this sunscreen moisturizer. It's not too heavy on the skin, doesn't clog my pores or anything like that, and it doesn't interfere with makeup application on top of it. So this checks all the boxes when it comes to an SPF and moisturization for my face. Absolutely love this product, and I'll definitely repurchase it, and I'm pretty sure you'll be seeing that in a haul really soon. Next up, I have the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I love this mask. I don't necessarily like deep condition my hair too much. What I ended up doing with this was more of a co-wash situation. As I was in the shower, I went, applied this. I did my detangling while I was in the shower, let the mask sit in my hair, and then washed it out. I use it more like a co-wash, detangling kind of situation with this little Briogeo. This, of course, was just enough for one application for my hair. It did the job that I needed it to do, and I think I have another one of these, as a matter of fact, because I had bought a whole kit from Briogeo and I haven't even bust that open yet. So I absolutely love these and would highly recommend you trying the Briogeo line. It is a black owned hair company. I know a lot of people don't know that, but Briogeo is a black owned hair company, and they are sold in both Ulta and Sephora. Of course, as usual, I have everything that I discussed in this video listed and linked down in the description box for you guys below. Check it out. If you do purchase through my links, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be seeing you guys support me. I really truly appreciate you guys. All them pennies add up, and eventually I get a check at some point just for me putting you guys on. So I appreciate you showing love to my channel, helping to support the KSquad movement. So yeah, but the Briogeo, definitely a good look. Another product that I have repurchased numerous times. As a matter of fact, I recently repurchased it. I did an impromptu Ulta haul in my vlog that I did. It was a cleaning vlog where I had to clean this little area up. So I showed you guys that I did already repurchase this, and this is not the first time, not even the second or third time. I've always repurchased these. This is the TGIN Rose Water Curl Defining Styling Gel. Nice and lightweight gel. It doesn't give me like a crunchy hold or anything like that. I just find like it gives that flexible hold. So I usually use this when I'm slicking back like my ponytail and I want it nice and sleek, but give me that, you know, that wet and wavy look. This is the gel I would go for that. It's made, of course, with rose water and acai berry. There's no sulfates, no parabens, no petroleum, no mineral oil, and no artificial colors, and they don't do animal testing. So TGIN is sold at Ulta, or you can of course get it at the beauty supply stores. TGIN is a brand that I rock with. I actually have another product that I love from them here in this basket. This is the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask with raw honey and olive oil. This hair mask is the business, and I actually use this more for Chloe's hair these days. I don't really necessarily, I just told you guys, I don't really do deep conditioning when it comes to my hair. Shame on me, I know, as a natural, but listen, ain't nobody got time for that. Like usually these hair masks I will put on dry hair. Like maybe I'll use my mister, you know, mist my hair just to help it absorb, and then I will go in with a mask or a deep conditioner to help detangle. And that's what I do for Chloe's hair. I use this as a detangling mask before she actually washes her hair, and it does wonders. I just love TGIN products. Now this actually surprised me. I picked this up on a whim for Dejan. He actually finally cut off his mohawk. He wanted to cut off his mohawk. He's going to senior. He's going to be a high school senior next year. Oh my God. So he told me he wanted to cut his hair. He finally got rid of his mohawk. But before he did, this was the last of the conditioner that they used. So this was the Garnier Fructis Triple Nourishing Conditioner. Why I'm lying and saying that this surprised me? Because this didn't surprise me. I've actually had this in the past. Like when I used to do those like concoctions of like different conditioners and oils and all that kind of stuff, the Garnier Fructis conditioners were actually ones that I would reach for. So I'm fronting by saying this surprised me. It didn't surprise me. I know Garnier Fructis, the Triple Nutrition line specifically, is really good. It smells really good. Chloe liked the way it smells. She used it for a co-wash in her hair one time. It's for dry to very dry hair, and I just find that it does a really good job as far as adding a little extra hydration and making your hair manageable. So I really enjoyed this one, and when the Garnier Fructis products are on sale again at Walgreens, I'll definitely be picking up some more. Now the fact that this is upside down, you know I want to use that product that's in there, right? Because this is my favorite. This is the Melanin Hair Care Multi-Use Softening Leave-In Conditioner. Now y'all know good and damn well I already have another one of these. I always make sure I have a stint. Once I start to get towards the bottom, I just make sure to purchase another one because I cannot be without my leave-in. Like, this is what I use. I use it as a leave-in, but also as a styling treatment. Like, it gives me that hydration, it gives me that manageability to my hair, and it's really nourishing. It makes it feel like it's actually hydrated and just healthy, conditioned, hydrated, all the things that you want for your hair. So I absolutely love the Melanin Hair Care products. I know she's coming out with, I can't remember, or did it release already? It was on like pre-order. I didn't pre-order it yet, but she is coming out with another product to her line. I've tried everything from the line, the 3 products that she has already, which is the shampoo, this, and then the twisting treatment. I've tried all 3 of them. Actually, while I'm not done with it, it's probably going to be in my next Empties, because as you can see, like, I really barely have anything left in here. I know this is on its last leg, so I'm going to have to repurchase that one. But actually, with the twisting cream, I don't use it as often. So when she first released her products, the 3 proprietary, well, she released these 2 at first, and then she came out with the shampoo afterwards. But I had this was my first jar of this, and it's lasted me this long. At this point, these leave-in conditioners are probably, this is like my 8th bottle at this point. Like, I absolutely love it, and for me to continuously repurchase it, like, I don't even want to try anything else. All that hair journey business and stuff that we was doing, I just be so tired. I am the laziest lazy natural that y'all may know. So I don't really like, I like testing out new products, don't get me wrong, but I don't really like spending money on a lot of new products. If I know that something is accessible and good, and I can use a $3.50, you know, a $3.50 Ulta coupon and get my re-up, what more can I ask for, right? So that's why I have been riding with my Melanin Hair Care, and I cannot wait to try out more of her products. I think there's 2 more hair care products in this basket, so let's touch on those real quick. This is the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. If you follow my channel and seen my one of my recent Sephora hauls, I don't know, I think it was during the VIB sale though, I went ahead and repurchased this because I absolutely love this. Now, when I just told y'all I don't do deep conditioning, but for something that says that I can put on and leave on for 10 minutes and get that deep nourishing and hydration, that's what I need in my life. So that's why I did go ahead and repurchase this already. I absolutely love the Olaplex line. I actually have a video on my channel if you haven't seen it. I'm gonna have this on because this is like my favorite little 2-piece set. I have on what do you call that? Biking shorts and the t-shirt that matches. So, you know, if y'all see this is like one of my favorite little house outfits. But I might have had this on in the Olaplex video. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, this is their Bond Intense Moisture Mask. Everything with Olaplex is focused on strengthening the bonds of your hair. It's a whole chemical situation that goes on, and ever since I've been used to Olaplex, I just feel like my hair has taken a turn for the better. The Olaplex products has made my hair feel nice, strong, and healthy. I'm so happy that I went ahead and purchased this while I was able to get 20% off, because, you know, these products are not inexpensive. They're not like the most expensive thing that you've seen out there, but they're not cheap either. So I was happy to get this while I had the 20% off. I used this one all the way up. Like, there's really, oh, do you know how I was in the shower one day and I wanted to pump, but literally that's all that came out was that little drop. There's not really a scent when it comes to the Olaplex products. They do really work, and it says it moisturizes, it smooths, it adds body and it shine, and it's made for all hair types. So I really like that. Now this next product that I want to talk about, this is something that I had tried for the first time, and I was highly impressed. So this is the Creole Essence Drench Me Haitian Moringa Coconut and Papaya Co-Wash. Guys, this is another brand that they sell at Ulta. I think I was on their website one day or on the app, and I was scrolling. They showed me some black owned businesses, and I was not aware of this one. Creole Essence is the name of the company. And guys, when I tell you this co-wash, it says Drench Me. First of all, when I came out the shower, I felt like my hair was holding on to the water and the liquid, no matter how much that I wring it out in the shower. And you know, you don't want the water like dripping down as you're coming out the shower. Drench me. When I tell you, my hair kept that moisture in it like every time I use this. Now, another thing about this, when I put this co-wash in my hair, when I tell you the single strand knots would just glide out of my hair just like nothing, I'm absolutely going to buy another one, because this is co-wash season. I like to co-wash my hair, especially in the summertime. I don't know if y'all can see, I didn't put nothing on, I didn't put no makeup on my face or anything like that, because as I come in here, my face starts to sweat, my head starts to sweat, my hair starts to sweat. So this is co-wash season. I like to co-wash my hair at least once or twice a week, and this is the season for it. So this, don't be surprised, another product that you will see in an upcoming haul, because I really highly thoroughly enjoyed this. It says it's a superfood moisturizing hair wash for daily use and wash and growing style. And they have a whole line of products. This is the only one that I've tried from the line, but I absolutely want to try more from this line because I was highly impressed with this product. I have a big old Bodycare item here, and I need Bath & Body Works to bring back this line. You know, I was looking because I would love to have more of this. This is the Cocoa Shea Honey Moisturizing Body Wash made with cocoa butter, shea butter, and pure honey. This was a 10 fluid ounce bottle of it, and I don't know if y'all can see how busted the packaging looks. Like, I can't even close it because it dropped, I guess, one day and broke off. But when I tell you, this smells so good. I just love like honey scented body products. I don't know, it just puts me in like a cozy mood, and I love this smell. This smells so good. I'm so sad that I actually finished this product. I don't have any more backups of it. So sad. Bath & Body Works, if you're listening, I know you're not, but my peoples, do your thing. Hit Twitter, hit them up, let them know. We need this Cocoa Shea body wash back. It's so thick, moisturizing, nourishing. A little bit goes a long way. You can only put a little bit and you get your whole body's worth of body wash. So I absolutely enjoyed this one. And I'm not one that actually uses like the Bath & Body Works, like their shower gels and things like that. No offense to anybody that does, but me and my eczema prone skin, I just need something with a little bit more nourishment where my skin doesn't get dried out and patchy or anything like that. So this, I really, really enjoyed that. And the day that Bath & Body Works brings that back, I'm there, okay? Another body product that I absolutely love, guys, and I haven't talked to you guys about this since I purchased it. This was another one of those purchases that I bought during the Sephora VIP sale. And if you seen the reel that I did with the Fenty Beauty, like this new, what are these things called? This is the Fenty Beauty Toasted Swirl things, and I ended up picking those up because I was purchasing another one of my deodorants. So this is the Sol Janeiro Real Deal. Guys, finished it all the way up. Absolutely love this, and it lasted me like a good month and a half to 2 months, this deodorant. And that's with me taking showers sometimes once a day, sometimes twice a day, just depending on how it is. Like these days it's hot, trust and believe, it's a twice a day kind of movement. So I actually should have bought two when I bought my backup. I wasn't thinking, I just wanted to make sure that I had it because I knew that this was about to be done. So I just wanted to buy another one. But this, if I'm not mistaken, it's $15 retail price, so I don't necessarily need a deal with it. This is like my new holy grail deodorant, guys. Like, I never, do you hear me when I say never, smell myself when it comes to this deodorant. It actually gives those same vibes. If you're familiar with the Sol Janeiro, the Bum Bum cream, it gives me those beachy, kind of almondy, kind of cozy vibes. That's what this deodorant gives, but it's not overbearing. Of course, it's aluminum free, which is what the deodorants that I prefer, and I have no complaints about this one. It doesn't break me out, nothing like that. So this is very good. If you're looking for a natural deodorant but you don't know which one to try, I highly recommend that one. That's really, really good. Oh, I don't know why I kept these things, but I have all these mascaras in here, guys. If you saw my last Mo Empties Mo review video, it was mascara madness. So I talked about tons, and I'm talking about there's still more down here that I'm gonna try to like separate. I don't know why I must have left them in the bottom of the basket because I have tons of mascaras down here. So if you want to know anything about like some mascaras, and we have high-end, we have low, you know, drugstore mascaras, all that jazz, definitely check out that video. I have the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. It was a travel size that I had got with points from Sephora for the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. One of the holy grail cleansers that I have tried from Sephora, Every time I use this, I really enjoy it. It's nice and gentle, but still effective, and I love everything about this. And anytime use points and get one of these, I will always do so because it's just a favorite. Nice and gentle, doesn't affect me in any way. Again, I just told you guys, I have eczema prone skin, so sometimes I can't use stuff that's too harsh for my skin, and that just does me right. Now, this one, I used this back in the days. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. I think this one has just been in my bathroom for so long that it actually expired, because I realized like and I'm talking about, I'm all the way down here on this bottle, so it's not like I didn't use it. I used a good amount of it, but I feel like now it has expired. It says once you open it, it has a shelf life of 12 months. I honestly couldn't tell you if it's been 12 months or not, but I noticed that for the last 2 times that I've used this, I had some kind of breakout. So it leads me to think that this is no longer good. So that's why I'm getting rid of it. Not because it's a bad product, but I just think it's gone bad. But this intensive treatment, it's a 2-minute exfoliant. You put it on your face. I've heard that like a lot of makeup artists have used this for like celebrity clients in the past. Like if they just want to do like a quick little treatment and it just gives them like a glow. It's more like a resurfacing treatment. And it just leaves your face really, really soft, and just like I said, it gives like that glow. It just takes off all that dead skin. Kate Somerville is pretty pricey, so I would suggest you get it on a deal if you do want to try it. I can't say it's worth full price. I personally always get it on a deal. Like I think this bottle actually was free when I got it. It might have been like a gift with purchase kind of situation at Ulta, and I think that's how I got it. And this is 2 fluid ounces, and it did last me a really long time, because this is not a treatment that you want to use all the time. I just felt like when I wanted a boost and I felt like my skin was looking like a little dull or something, that's when I would bust this out. Would I repurchase it if I can get it on a deal? Yeah, I would. But I'm more into like those chemical exfoliants. Like guys, this stuff that I bought last time that I told you guys, this Dr. Dennis Gross stuff, I'm almost done. Like I'm on like, how many treatments do I have left? I have 5 more of these little treatments here. When I tell you this chemical exfoliant is everything that I needed in life, I'm stuck with that right now. Like I said, this one was really an intensive exfoliating treatment, so I think I want to like back up. But I think this is just a little bit too harsh. Maybe, kind of, sort of, I don't know. I've used this for years, and at this point I'm just kind of over it. That's how I feel about this one. Now y'all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know this is a favorite. This is the Sephora Deep Clean Solid Brush and Sponge Cleaner. Guys, it looks disgusting in there. But I have backups on backups on backups of these. I absolutely love this brush cleaner. Really, really good. And I think I actually featured that in like the last More Empties, More Reviews. And I think I featured the other 2 from this set. This is the Pat McGrath lip gloss. This one is in the shade Flesh 4, one of my favorites. But at this point, it's just at its wit's end. I just feel like it's just expired. And they don't even have this set no more. Because guys, if I can get my hands on this little $25 kit with all three of the shades that I love from her, I would definitely jump on that kit because it's really good. Like if you find it in store, it comes in like the little gold packaging with the sequins and everything. These lip glosses are so bomb. Her formula is absolutely amazing. Then I have, oh, we do have some makeup in here though, guys, so I'm a little excited about that. So we have the Hourglass Concealer. I never remember the name of it. I think it's the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, and this is in the shade Velvet. One of my top 5, I would say. One of my top 5 concealers. It is like a moussey texture, I would say. It's not thin at all. The coverage is everything on this concealer. It's comfortable. I feel like this is kind of made for my more mature kind of under eye situation that I have going on. It's very smoothing, not heavy, blends out really nicely, very smooth, and I have no complaints about this concealer. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't crease. Every concealer creases, you can see with no makeup on. I do have lines and stuff underneath my eyes, so depending on how I set things and everything, sometimes product will end up in the creases of my eye. But this is one that doesn't look heavy. Sometimes you can see a crusty looking under eye. This doesn't ever give you that. So this is one, if you've seen, I recently I did purchase a mini just to make sure I have it back in my collection. Oh, but I picked a different shade, so that's interesting. I just realized. So this one that I swatched is the shade Velvet, and the shade that I have now is Maple. I'm gonna swatch that next to it just so you guys can see the difference. Oh, so I actually went a little lighter and didn't even realize. So the one Maple was a little bit more of my skin tone, and then the one next to it is maple, which is what I've been using lately. I love this concealer though, and now that I know that, maybe they didn't have maple in the travel size, that's why I ended up getting it. I'm not sure, but I have to check, because if I can get that shade in a smaller size as well, I would be really, really happy, because that's more of like my skin tone shade. Not every day I want to highlight underneath my eyes, you know. Now when I tell you, I don't hear nobody talking about like the Jouer powder. I use this powder all the way up. So this is the Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder in the shade Dark. The filtered look that I would get, I would use this more as like a finishing powder. It's not a drying, cakey kind of powder. Very nice light veil of powder that would help to set and just basically help me buff everything in, get out those harsh lines and stuff from, you know, the demarcation. Sometimes you put blush, bronzer, highlight and all that, and it just looked like 3 different stripes. I like to buff everything in just so everything looks seamless, and this powder helped me do it. Really, really beautiful powder. I never hear anybody talking about Jouer, and that's maybe one of the reasons why I didn't rush to actually repurchase it. It was actually in my Sephora cart during the VIB sale, but I think I went, did I go with another powder? I don't think I went with another powder, just because of the fact that I have so many powders, so that's why I didn't do it. And of course, you guys know I'm living for my Dior Powder No Powder. It's really, really similar to this actually, but the texture of the Dior is more of like a gelée kind of situation, where this is more just like a physical powder where you can actually see it picking up on your brush. Some people say they don't see like Dior's doing anything, and even me, I just go ham with the brush and the Dior powder just to make sure that I'm getting everything coated just to go around my face, where this one is more of a powder and you know it's actually working. But I love them both. I'm sad to see it go, but guys, this powder was bomb. If you're checking for Jouer, I'm telling you, that was a really good one. I have another concealer in here. This is the Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 385. I'm going to show you what that shade looks like as well. And I'm getting rid of this because it's just basically old. I never was really the hugest fan of the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. It is kind of drying underneath my eyes. I do have dry under eyes. I'm the person that likes to put hella eye cream and just let it absorb underneath my eyes, because my under eye is really dry. So this didn't do it any favor. This is a really drying concealer, and again, that's the shade 385. Just to add a little bit more brightness, it's actually in between the 2 Hourglass shades. So it wasn't like a bad shade for me or anything. It was just that it was just too dry for me. And this is old. I purchased this a long time ago, and honestly, this and that full-size Hourglass, where did I put it? I don't even know where I put it. This and that Hourglass was in a bag that I had for Shop My Stash products, and I was trying to go through them, and it just seems like those things are never ending. The Hourglass one I did actually go ahead and finish, but this Fenty, it's just like I said, it was more of a mixer because it was so dry for me. So I just thought it was time to get rid of that. Something else from Fenty Beauty, which I actually did use up, and this was a sample. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. Really, really nice. And you know what? I was applying the eye primer that I'm currently using now, which is the Rare Beauty Primer, and it gives me the same vibes as this, honestly. It's like that soft matte kind of situation when it comes to a primer like this. I just put some here on my hand. So it gives you like that soft matte kind of vibe, and it has like a lotiony texture, which just basically helps to like fill in. I have crevices and lines and stuff going on in my eyes, so it does help to like fill that in and smooth it out. So I did really enjoy this primer, but again, it's giving me the same vibes of the primer that I use now, which is the Rare Beauty, and I'm enjoying that one as well. I'm not really in a rush to go ahead and replenish that, but y'all know Fenty Beauty is always doing like a 20, 25, 30, sometimes 30% off sale. If for any reason at that time my Rare Beauty is done and I'm ordering, I just might throw it in the bag. Nothing that I'm gonna run and jump and say I must have it. But if you're looking for a primer and you haven't tried that one yet, I would definitely recommend it. If you're looking for something that's just gonna smooth out your eyelids, not necessarily like blank out your lids. If you're looking for like a base, that's not it. This is just a straight primer, just for smoothing and making your shadows last a little bit longer. I actually did have another candle. This is another one of those mini Forever Mood candles. This one is in the scent Champagne Wasted. Now this mini set, I can't remember the name of the collection that she had came out with, but this one was more like sweet to me. Like, these scents were a little bit sweeter than the original scents that she came out with, and it smells good. I have yet to smell a Forever Mood candle and say, oh, I just don't like that one. They all smell good. Anyone that you can get your nose on, anyone that you can get your hands on, I definitely recommend it. Of course, Forever Mood, she sells on her website, and now she is also affiliated and sold through Sephora. So again, everything will be listed and linked down in the description box for you below. But the last product that is in my basket, nothing else in here, guys, it's the last thing, is my Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. You may have seen that I just recently repurchased this. I think these bottles last about a good month and a half to 2 months. So I went ahead and I finished that up. Absolutely love this. It gives me a little bit of hydration. But it's a dark spot serum, so you guys know I've been fighting this this bump. I had a bump there, and I've been fighting this dark spot since then. Also above my nose, and I think for life I'll always be battling this, you know, my top lip, which is hyperpigmentation spots from when I was younger and I had eczema. I had it really, really bad above my mouth. So with that being said, I just recently started using one that I had purchased not too long ago, which is the Faded Topicals Brightening and Clearing Serum. And the thing about this one, this says use once a week to start, so I feel like it's really, really potent. Today was actually only my second time actually using that Topicals product, so I can't give you any of my thoughts on it as of yet. So with that being said, I think it was time for me to take a chill pill, being that I finished with this one. I'm taking the chill pill on these Glow Recipe. With it being summertime, I don't like applying so many different layers of skincare as I normally do. You guys know I will serum my face to death and just keep adding and just keep adding. Like, you guys know, like, what is it, the K-Beauty, they do like 7 steps. I'm right there with them because I'm a person that likes to just pack it on, and sometimes I still do at night. But trust and believe, I ain't doing that during the daytime because I just told y'all my face sweats. So I think it's okay to eliminate this serum for now. But trust and believe, don't be surprised come what, September, October, November, I will bust this out again. I will buy another one of these again. I really enjoyed this Glow Recipe product. So with that being said, the basket is now empty. That is everything that I finished up in the last couple of months since I did my last Empties review, not the mascara one, the one before that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new and you haven't subscribed already, I would love if you join the K-Squad. Click my face up here. You know, YouTube makes it nice and convenient for you guys to subscribe, watch more channels, check me out, and I hope to catch each and every one of you in the next video. Until next time, y'all, stay blessed. Later, guys.